Spaghetti. Ooh. Ice cream. Reese's Cups. Oh, it was a nightmare. Or maybe it wasn't a nightmare, but it was a dream nonetheless. So many good foods. The dreams that we dream. Or the dreams that we build. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. Lego Light is on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. Peeps, so you can see from my shirt, this is all tying together. No, I'm not eating a bunch of junk food right now. Because, well, let's get into this episode real quick. We're actually going to do two builds. We're going to do this little guy, set number 71471, Mateo's off-road car. And we got to get a bad guy. We've done two good guys and the third good guy. We got to get a bad guy build in here. We're getting 71455, Grimkeeper the Cage Monster. So we'll start off with the little one. But I almost forgot. What is the dad joke of the day? I like telling dad jokes even though I'm not a dad. I'm a faux pas. Anyways. So pretty good. I am a dad, so that joke doesn't apply to me. But it's still pretty funny. Hope you get it. Anywho. I'm very hungry right now, peeps. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Well, let me be clear. I'm very tired. I have this. I started this thing a few years back. So I gotta give you. We're already starting off strong on the side tracks. So, once upon a time, I used to lift. Very nice instruction manual. Ooh, colors. See, sidetrack. This is why we got the sidetrack crown now. Anyways, I used to be big into lifting. I lifted real heavy. At my biggest, I was about 225 pounds, and I loved it. And then I started experiencing a lot of discomfort, and I had a lot of pain in my body, and it turned out I had not one but two hernias, and it was brutal, the surgery and aftermath. And I said at that point, all right, as much as I love doing this thing, is destroying my body, can't do it anymore. And so heavy lifting is a thing of my past. But I got into running. As many of you guys know, I like to run a lot now. And so a few years back, I made a joke and said I was going to try to cut down, because I changed a lot. I changed my diet. I changed the way I lift. I started running. I started doing a lot of it. See, boy, I'm sidetracking. I just can't even keep my brain straight today. But anyways, we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get to a point. Anyways, I made a joke at some point that I wanted to cut down my weight to 155 pounds so that I could go on and fight in the UFC against Conor McGregor. It was complete nonsense. I obviously did not mean it. But I've never actually made that goal. I've gotten very close. In fact, this week is actually the closest I've ever gotten. I weighed in yesterday at 155.8 pounds. Which I know for some folks, they might be like, you're there. I'm like, no, I want to hit 155. And I also want, not only do I want to hit 155, but I want to hit 155 and I want to hold it for at least a week. That's my goal. I may never get there. I've tried this 3 or 4 times. I think this might be my 5th time attempting this. I always get to a certain point and I'm just too beat up and I can't do it anymore. My body, I'm 6'1", in case you're wondering. So this is a tough cut for me. But I just want to do it once in my life to prove to myself that I can do it. It's a silly goal. It serves no purpose. But like I was telling a friend yesterday, I think it was yesterday, recently anyway. You know, it's a weird thing when you transition out of the military because, you know, you spend all that time in the military and there's always goals, right? You're trying to get promoted. You're trying to make a difference in your office. You're trying, oh, and of course I didn't start a timer. Oh well, I kind of know where I'm at. But, you know, the military gives you goals, you know, that somebody, whether you set your own goals or somebody sets them for you, or there's always challenge, there's just always something. And then you retire, and in my case, I don't work. I don't have a actual profession anymore. This is my career, for lack of better terminology. And you got to come up with things for yourself. At least I do. You know, some people might not. Maybe some people are perfectly happy doing whatever. But for me, I just need something. And so this is it's something I'm working on. And as I said, I'm very, very close. I'm so close. But it's tough. It's really tough. To get this last little bit off. But this is what always happens. I get right down to the end and then I can't take it anymore. I'm just like, I'm too tired. I don't think I can get the last little bit off and I end up giving up. I'm very determined right now and I think I'm gonna get there. But it's very tiring. It's very tiring with the amount of work physically I've been putting in. And again, my body just does not want to be this weight naturally. So it's fighting me and I'm fighting back. So this is a long-winded way of saying I'm tired. And this is going to help hopefully give me a little boost for today. And don't be concerned. I'm not gonna run myself into the dirt. I'm gonna, if it gets too much, I will stop. But as of right now, I still have a little bit left in the gas tank. So I'm gonna keep pushing, and hopefully I'll get there. And if I don't, oh. Anywho, peeps. So much rambling. But I just thought I'd share that with you. That's the reason for my silly intro as well as my silly t-shirt. This was also my grandma's t-shirt. I have several of my grandma's t-shirts and I love her, and she was a funny lady. She had such a good sense of humor and so many funny shirts, and yeah, made me laugh. Anywho, I think we can take the crown off now. Peeps, let's just build. Alright peeps, there is the first build. This is Mateo's off-road car. Stickers, oh well. But I really like, again, clear colored pieces are my favorite. They are so awesome. Green that they got in here to match Z-Blob himself. Let's see, do I have, oh, I turned the autofocus. Let me see if it'll work better with it on. You got your little mini Z-Blob back there. It's not working better. Let me try to test it. Nope. Anyways, I gotta figure out cameras better. I'm terrible at this, y'all. I apologize. One day, maybe I will. You see little Z-Blob there? Sitting in the back of the car. They didn't have him with the previous set. They put him in this set, which is super cool. That he's just like a little green blob. Hence the name Z-Blob. Man. By the way, these may be some of the best tires and rims that I've ever put together. They went in bad easy. Mateo's got his little blaster here. I'm not going to shoot it because I don't want to have to go track down that part. Then you got your little Grim Spawn. They fly around. There's all different versions of them. We had the one with the helmet on the last episode. This one's just like a little flying eyeball. They all have little eyeballs. And they use some cool little leaves as his wings. Very fun, peeps. Alright, let's put him off to the side. And let's start on, yes, our first bad guy build. Grimkeeper the Cage. Grimkeeper the Cage Monster. Learn to read, MC. Oh, and we get 2 minifigs plus another Z-Blob. I'm gonna have so many Z-Blobs by the time this is done. They love, don't get me wrong, if you watch the show, and I recommend it, it may be for children, but adults can enjoy children's shows too. I'm just saying. Mateo is definitely like the character that they want you to love the most. I'll just put it. They want you to love Mateo. And he's a great character, don't get me wrong. But as the show has gone on, I've learned to like other characters as much, if not more, than Mateo. He just, you know, sometimes I go against the grain. What can I say? Sometimes I go against the grain. Kind of like my professional wrestling. Other people don't like the bad guys, and I do. Man, look at these colors. Thieves, I'm telling you, there's just something about the colors in the Dream set that just really pumps me up. So, here we go. 3 bags. We're definitely doing the main build. Boom, let's pull those instructions up. And let's get this sorted! Oh, let's see. Oh, I didn't set that up correctly. Let's get ready to sort pieces! Woo! Good thing nobody's home. Boom! There we go. There is the Grimkeeper. The Grim Cage, man, names, English words. They beat me up sometimes. The Grimkeeper the Cage Monster. I was alright, I had Grimkeeper right. But this guy, alright, I already feel it coming on. This guy he's one of the first bad guy characters you're introduced into the show. And there's like some little guys, but this is one of the first ones you're like, oh man, look at that dude. And he's scary looking. And there's not just one of them, there's a bunch of them. And they've got this little cage in their chest that they go around capturing kids in the dream world. And then they lock them up inside the monster, and the dream chasers, if you will, which at this point in the show they haven't actually become dream chasers, but they're simulating here. He's already become a dream chaser, and they have to go around and fight the cage monsters to try to help the other kids escape. This guy's so cool though. Look at, he's even got his little Grim Spawn lantern going on here. I was wondering what this little C-clip in his hand was for, and then I was like, oh, that's so smart. They gave him his lantern. They walked through the nightmare realm. I mean, this is fantastic. And they love their shooters. They got these shooters in almost every set now. The little pew-pews to come around and fire on the guys. You got blown up Z-Blob here. Mateo again. And I know Mateo, so they haven't changed. Let's see. Yeah, he pretty much looks the same in all the sets thus far. But, you know, Mateo's got his little pencil going on here, because in the real world, in the waking world, he's an artist. And when he first starts learning to use his powers in the dream world, this is the only thing he could figure out how to make was a giant pencil to fight the bad guys. So he gets a little pencil all the time. But his real power comes through Z-Blob, who gets to form into all these various, you got the car, you got the little shooter, you know, flying shooter, this one from the last episode where he becomes the big robot, so many more. Like, Z-Blob is easily one of the most eclectic characters in the show, even though he speaks no words. Well, he sort of does, but nobody can understand him except for Mateo. So, but man, look, let's see. You guys get enough? You guys get enough close-up looks at everything? That's cool. Yeah. All right, let's take it out. Take it out to the big screen. Where's my mouse? Wake up, mouse. Boom. All right, you guys ready? Swooshability test. Yep. He swooshes. Beautiful. Grimkeeper here. Walk along, attack little kids. Z-Blob can become a flying guy, become a little race car. He's got very good zoomies, little zoomability across the desk. Man, these tires are good. These tires are good. Anyways, the reason I put the crown on is I knew I was going to sidetrack. The thing that I really like about this show, and you know, I don't want to just keep it to this show. Any good show, any good story, let me put it like that, any good story, they know how to capture you early on and make you believe that what you're seeing, you know, and MC's opinion. In any good story, you gotta have some conflict, some bad guy or something, right? And in this case, there's legit bad guys versus good guys. And to really capture you, they're gonna make you believe early on that this is some of the scariest, worst, bad thing you've ever experienced. I'm not gonna say much more, but as the show develops, I've already spoiled things. What do I care? This is not one of the worst guys. He's like a mid-level bad guy. Actually, he might not even. Nah, I mean, he's definitely above a bottom tier dude, you know. He's not one of these dudes that's just gonna get vaporized like that. He's definitely difficult to beat, but he's not the worst. But that's where our dream chasers, Mateo, we got Cooper in here, and you guys met Izzy in the last episode. You know, these guys have to work, and they have to build up and learn how to use their powers so they can fight bigger and badder and better monsters. Every episode it gets crazier and crazier. Okay. Let's take it off. Try tracking too much. I love it. It's so fun. The combination of the show, and actually in the directions you can click on a little thing and it'll take you to LEGO DREAMZzz whole website where you can play games and do other things, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy I decided to do this, even though initially I was like, oh my gosh, another theme, and people are trying to get me on Ninjago, and it looks great. It really does, and that's why I don't need to touch it. I don't need to touch it. I need to stay away from any more themes right now. I say that now. Who knows what I'll say in a month or two, but I need to stay away from any more themes right now. But man, these were super fun. They look so fun. They look like the show. That's what I really enjoy. Like, clearly LEGO had a plan when they came out with this. They put out the show and the collectors and the sets. English is hard. They put it all out together. Did they design the sets and then write the show, or did they write the show and then design the sets? I don't know. I like it though. The way they're doing this is just sucking me in. I'm such a kid again. I love it. And can I be honest right now, peeps? For the first time in my LEGO journey, I'm really excited about the minifigs. I'm really excited about them. Even though Mateo I've now got 3 Mateos, and I know I'm gonna have more as we go along. And looking at all 3 of them, they all look, although this one doesn't have the belt, which is kind of odd, but I did get an extra belt with this set, so I guess I could throw it on here and make it match. Facials are a little different. Oh no. Let's see. What's the back side? They all have 2-sided faces. Yeah. So the faces have all been the same. Clothes are the same, but they do look really good. You know, I love that they all have their little words. Hourglasses. Which is something that they have to do in the show. They have to go out and they have to challenge to get their hourglasses, and the hourglasses are what help them dream craft. They bring things like this to life. They turn little Z-Blob, this little booger guy, into this vehicle via the power of the hourglass and the dream crafting powers. It's so much, peeps. It's so much. Go watch the show. I'm telling you. Maybe you'll hate it. I don't know how. If you like LEGO, you like a fun time, it's, you know, rated Y or something. It's very easy to consume. The episodes are like 20 minutes. I enjoy it. It's so fun. I watched all... Oh! You know, I talked about it. When did I talk about it? Oh, I talked about it a bit. I think I might have talked about it in my live, but I definitely talked about it online in some chat. I was very confused because Series 5, Wave 5, whatever you want to call it, of DREAMZzz was supposed to drop 1 June. And it didn't. And now it's so for all the way up to June 1st, it said 1 June release date. And then all of a sudden on 1 June, it changed to 1 August release date. And I was like, what? You just pushed it back 2 months with no warning, nothing? Ugh, my head is so weird. And so anyways, I'm asking online and I'm talking around and nobody seems to have an answer. I think I'm guessing here, but I'm going out on a limb, and I think maybe the answer is they split the season in two. The first 10 episodes, I don't like that they do this anymore, by the way. I'm not a fan of it. They did the first 10 episodes on June 5th, and then the second 10 episodes are coming out on August 1st, which is also the new release date for Wave 5. So maybe that's the reason. I don't understand that, but I don't know. What do I know? I really hope they keep it on August 1st. I don't want them to change it again. My birthday's August 2nd, so that would be a nice birthday present to me. But, anyways, peeps, this has been a great build. I'm feeling more energized than I was when I started. How long have I been going? Too long. Oh, just a little over an hour. Not as bad as I thought. Okay. We did good, peeps. We did good. Peeps, this has been fun. Hope you guys like these builds. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might do... Oh, I forgot to tell y'all at the beginning. So I said the other day that I was planning to do each wave in order. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was going to try to do the series in order. I decided not to today because this is from series 2. Yeah, this set is from series 2, not series 1. But the series 1 sets, I wanted to do two builds today because I knew this one wasn't too big. It wasn't going to take me too long, but I wanted to do a second build. And there's no really small builds in series 1, so I said, okay. Series 1, by the way, Wave 1, whatever, was easily the biggest wave out of all of them. And then they got smaller. But they also started releasing them more frequently. I don't know. I should have been on this 2 years ago. But considering the price that I paid for them, probably better that I didn't. So, peeps, it's been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, keep dreaming, keep believing, and we'll see you around. Holla!